Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Wigs Gaming video. Very excited for this. Medieval Dynasty is a game that I absolutely love and adore. I found Medieval Dynasty um, right back when it started to come out. We played quite a bit of it. That was back when it just had the one map. Um, absolutely enjoyed it. We played it a ton on stream. And then, other games kind of took priority. We got hyper fixated on some other stuff, but I always have a deep rooted love for Medieval Dynasty, and there've been a lot of updates that I haven't even checked out yet. So you've got the new map, which I played a little bit on, but you've also got like armor and weapons and things now. I feel like bandits have been reworked and stuff like that. So I thought I would give myself a little challenge uh, for the year and do it within Medieval Dynasty. So we're gonna get in here. I already kind of started a little bit to get our base going. So I'm very excited for this. We're gonna get in here and see like the autumn update. I've not even checked out. But yeah, we're gonna load game and we're gonna go into Chick Dynasty, and I'll explain what this is here in just a moment. But very excited about this. We're gonna do it as solo, and we're gonna start game. There we go. There we go. But yes, Chick Dynasty is what we've named the save file. So it's gonna be a lot of fun to get into. But here we are. Welcome. There we go. There we go. So our map that we're playing is the Oxbow map. So this is the secondary, the co-op map that we have here. We start in Piestovia, down here. What I did is I played a little bit and I got myself where I wanted us to build our dynasty, which is here in the far kind of upper northeast area of the map. We'll kind of develop all of this out here, I believe, is the plan. But I gave myself a few challenges with this that I'm interested to see if we're able to maintain, to keep. So I've already kind of, you can see the path I've explored. So I've not explored out the map already, and we were kind of in a little of an interesting spot. There is a cave right over here, which I'll show you, but we've got bears, boars, and wolves nearby, which is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. We've also got like a good moose spot and some weird. So, our goal, and I've already started. I built our starting house, our well, and then I'm working on the resource storage. So I just need to get the straw for the roof, and I feel like we're gonna like develop out that way, and just kind of do this whole area. We've got boars down there, and if we go further that way, we've got bears. So got to be careful how we develop out. There was a couple of loot spots up here that I wasn't aware of. We've got this old cabin there, and then there's a chest just over here by a tree. I don't know if these are gonna despawn. Um, yeah, chest right here. I don't know if these despawn because we've built here. So something to kind of for us to keep a look on. And then if we look right over there, kind of where the cursor is, it right there. Hold on, let me get back over. Okay, yeah, right there is a cave. So we're close to ore at least, but we've got to be careful crossing the bridge down there because that's where the bears are. I discovered that. We're gonna have to go back to Pistovia to get some straw. So we'll do our run here. I'll get my little spear out. It's very dangerous for us, but as I'm running, I'll talk here. Our goal for the game is to build a chicken empire. That's our goal here. So what does that mean? It means that until we get our first chicken, here are the rules that I've laid out for myself. Until we get our first chicken, I'm allowed to make money by selling wicker baskets only. So only little stick baskets. But once we buy our first chicken, we are only allowed to make profit off of chicken and chicken byproducts. So anything that involves eggs, feathers, or what we deem chicken meat. That makes sense. So I believe we can turn around and sell the chickens themselves. Once we have a bit. So, and the idea is to get our settlement to be self-efficient. So we'll have to have this way. I've got like a little loot spot over here. So we'll have to have self-sufficient chicken empire. So we'll need to get ourselves some all the other husbandry we're gonna have to do, like pigs for manure, so we can have fertilizer, all that stuff. So it's gonna be an interesting ride. We're gonna have a fully developed out settlement. Just bronze pick here, strength. I feel like I've looted all of the here. Okay. And then we can sell anything that we loot that we don't want to have. So some things to consider there. Do I have straw? Oh, I have river reed here. Okay, so I don't have to go as far to get the river reed that I need. Excellent. Okay. So anything that so we'll have to have our farms, because we'll need to be able to make our own animal feed. And then of course we'll need like pigs and stuff like that, so we can do manure, fertilizer. Then we grow whatever it is that we want to feed our people. But if we're going to pay like our taxes, things like that, we can only do so with the profits we've made from chicken byproducts. So those are the rules that I've laid out for myself. I'll kind of have them like written down in the video description, as well as the playlist that we'll do here on YouTube. But yeah, so up until we get our first chicken, we can only sell stick products or the wicker stick basket. Yeah, I think it'll be a fun challenge to have and see how well we do in just making money off of chickens in this game. I absolutely love chickens. If I could have chickens in real life, I would 1,000%. Where I live doesn't allow them, unfortunately. I don't want to get in trouble for having secret chickens, because there's no way to have secret chickens. They're absolutely they like to talk to you, so be no way to do that. But I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. If anybody has any tips, tricks, suggestions to running a chicken empire here in Medieval Dynasty, please share away. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy the content. But yeah, we're gonna work on so much straw because we're in the starting stages. Just gonna grab as much as I can here to take back, because I know we need it. We're about to have our storage building, so I'll have a place where I can put it. But I've got to figure out like where you got to get all the starting buildings, right? So we've got to get like our little workshop, all kinds of stuff here. All right, we have a hunting lodge. Oh. We haven't gotten any people yet. Got a new level in Survivor. Getting ourselves a little encumbered, but I think we'll be okay to run back as long as we avoid the boar spot. All right, that's a good chunk of straw there. We should be able to get a few roofs done, hopefully, ideally. Get back up here. I also like really liked the look of the land coming this way. Got like our little road here, and it's kind of like a feels like it tears up the more we go up the hill, which I think is pretty nice. Like it. And it feels like a big open area. Like we could really make this look very interesting. I just don't know what to do about that building over there. I wasn't expecting that when what I did is I like pulled up the map and I was like, okay, where is like not right next to a town or dangerous area? Because I was like, we've got like this red square here. And I was like, well, we either go over here or we go up in here. So I was like, oh, we'll start here and then we can like worst case is we like work our way up this way and we just turn this all as much of it as we can into Chicken Empire. So okay, here. Oh, scary. But I think like the closer we like build out, the animals will kind of despawn. They'll move. So let's get the ceilings done here. Yeah, 140. Okay. I absolutely love the building in Medieval. There's a lot to this game that I love. So we've been doing a lot of, I don't know if you guys see within like our YouTube or if you know are watching us live on Twitch and things like that. We have done a lot of Bellwright, which is very much like a settlement builder. You got to do your farming and stuff like that. But it's more combat focused, whereas Medieval Dynasty I feel like is more farming and economy focused. No, I didn't mean to create a stone axe. I meant to pull out my stone axe. I gotta cut down a couple of trees here. We need some logs. So it just really kind of depends on what you're feeling like with what you want to game for the day. So each one has its strengths and its levels of enjoyment with it. If you like more of the challenge with combat and doing running with the troops and things like that, that's going to be Bellwright for you. If you want more building and taking care of resources and people, Medieval Dynasty, it's going to be what you want to do there. So really it kind of depends for yourself what you're looking at. Is with Bellwright, you don't have animal. Medieval Dynasty is all about husbandry is a big part of the game. So some things to consider between the two if you're like, I don't know which I want to play. Let's see here. Extraction, we gain more experience. Oh wait, no. Fire one with earth is what I was looking at. Fire at 5% slower durability. 50% resources recovered from destroying structures. I feel like doing the XP one is always what you want to do first. Oh wait, no, I don't. I have it in survival. Oh, my bad. Okay, so we've got survival sense, seeing sticks, stones, mushrooms, feather, herbs, and inspector mode. Yes, please. Faster movement, water, higher alcohol resistance, 10% slower loss of food and water. Probably wouldn't hurt. I feel like survival knowledge just give me more experience points. Then we've got technology here, so we can build our woodshed. And you want to build all of your buildings because this is how you get all the stuff, which we have to be able to spend money for. So we will have to go exploring here. Now, it'll still be a little bit before we get to our chickens. So making a work shed is probably not a bad idea, and making some stick baskets and stuff like that so we can boost up our money. We're not going to go crazy and be like, I'm going to be a millionaire before we buy our first chicken. It's going to be reasonable, guys. We'll get the necessities and then go to our chicken because we need here. So here we go, hen house. So we need 50 the hen house schemes, right? And then we've got to be able to get our animal feed, and things like that. So it's a little bit before we get there, but we will get there as quick as we can. And then I think it's like 550 silver pieces uh to buy your first chicken. I think that's like a chick itself, not like an adult chicken. So those are some things for consideration. Should have our resource shed here. See, it's done. Okay, excellent. So we're gonna drop off a lot of our stuff here. And then anything that we loot. So I did loot a cherry wine. I did loot some beer bottles. Got a potion strength here. Spruce bark, which is new. I'm not familiar with the spruce bark. Drop off the fire stack of straw. I feel like we're gonna use the, and we've got 340 to start with, so we're doing pretty good, I think. But let's see here. Survival. We can build a hunting lodge. Got farming. Animal husbandry is still ways away. Workshop. I don't want the workshop close to like the storage. I want like some room walking in between. We're gonna decorate this up really nice. Is my hopes and plans here. I want to make a really nice looking town. But primarily chicken focused. That's the big thing. Chicken focused. Doing this at night is going to be a fun little challenge here because I got to be able to see everything. Trees will kill you in this game. Discovered that a few times. We're on a hill, so hunting down logs is always going to be a fun thing. Now, if you leave the stumps, the trees will grow back. So I'm not removing any stumps anywhere because I want to have foliage and stuff like that throughout the town. So anywhere that you put down a road is gonna clear it out. So that's something to consider when you're doing that. Well, if you have any nice little like bushes or anything like that, you're like, oh, I really like how this looks. Don't put a road down because it will wipe it clean. And even if you like delete the road, I believe it just like it's just grass or dirt that comes back. It doesn't actually look the same. So some things to consider. But any game, and I've said this multiple times over multiple videos, any game that I can cut a tree down and do, you know, forestry, I absolutely love. Anytime. I enjoy it so much. We'll have like the bases here. Here are all the foxes. We should be able to get like some good hunting. Got like our little well there. Okay. 7 for 7. Right. We've got a good bit of trees here, but as we kind of like work our way, it's going to be rough. Run out of but they will grow back. I think they take, from my previous knowledge, and this could be totally different now. I think it took like 2 or 3 years. In the game, but the stumps would grow back. We're just only going to give you 2. And then the trees will fall the opposite direction where you cut it down. So kind of keep that in mind if you're like on a hill, or it's not like a really good way for them to fall. Just kind of like be mindful of like the direction they're falling. That will 3, 4, 5. I can carry 7. I haven't really explored too far up this way just yet. A lot of trees up here. It's a nice big open area. I feel like a big open area like this we could turn into like a residential, then have our city front down that way. Maybe, possibly, we'll see. We'll see how this naturally develops over time. I feel like you can kind of like spruce out like your houses within your like your production area. You don't have to have like a neighborhood. It can be kind of all together, maybe. Don't have any logs or any. Okay, so we've got straw. The straw is going to help me figure out how many logs. So let's grab some straw here. That's for the whole stack. There's been like a lot of like decorations and stuff that's been added, so I'm really excited to see like the aesthetic we can get for our town here. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to like plan out and develop and stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to it. Always forget you can just hold the mouse button down. You don't have to click for every hit. I forget that every time. Alright, so we need 4 more logs. Drop off the rest of the straw there. Got more spruce bark there. Still 72 straw, so that's good. I don't know if the unripe berries, I accidentally picked them up. Still, like, not be unripe anymore. Put the bronze aside, but we do have a stone pickaxe. Some dried meat there. How are we doing food wise? Got 10 sticks, 2 stone. Right, there we go. Nice. There's so much work to be done for our chicken empire. Simba. I feel like probably down here we can make like our little something that's nice is you can just, you don't have to have the resources to place the building down. We can plan. Then you can kind of take a look at it, and then you can move it and get rid of it. Like, you don't have to have it have the resources to place it, which I think is. I feel like this is probably a pretty good spot for the woodshed. Not overly close, but this is where all the trees are. I kind of want to have them working near where the abundance of resources be, right? So this feels kind of like a natural place for it. So let me finish up the workshop over here. All right, so we've got our workbench here, but we can't craft anything yet. So when I say we're gonna make money off of small wicker baskets, this is what I mean here. So the scheme's not unlocked, but I can buy it there. So I can make small wicker baskets. Anything else that we make from here is going to be for, like, I know the plates and the bowls and the stuff is for cooking purposes. Buckets we'll need for water. But only the small baskets that's for. Got decorations. Okay. So we'll eventually, like, unlock everything. Have that kind of stuff, but we can only make money off the small wicker baskets until we have our chicken. And then we can sell anything that we loot off the map. So like the cherry wine. But other than that, that is how we're gonna make money. So let's go get the woodshed built. What else do we? Sheds. We also have the Hunter's Lodge. Maybe put like the Hunter's Lodge like down in here. Kind of like maybe hide it in with this thing. So it looks like it's part of whatever this is over here. I don't know if that will cause that to despawn. So we'll also have to get ourselves in a position where we can start to get our first people. Got plenty of stone options over here if I want to make a lot of the buildings out of stone and stuff like that. All of these like little rock formations we can mine, which I think is... Keep an eye on the situation, and I'm also interested to see what the story for this is. I watched just like the opening, and I already forgot a little bit of the start there, but that's okay. We're on like a caravan, and the caravan got attacked, and we woke up in the their version of like a little recovery health house kind of thing. Right, 8 straw. I also like the idea of like building houses by where people are working, right? So they don't have to like travel far, and then trying to put like the food and stuff central to like where people are living. I need it's like we probably put like, but here's the thing. So you can only, and this is the difference between Bellwright. Bellwright you can put, you know, 3 women in a house, 3 men in a house. It's fine. With Medieval Dynasty, you can't do that. So it's only a man and a woman in the house, and then they'll eventually have a kid, and then when the kid's old enough, you can make them like an apprentice kind of thing. So here we go, and this is where we'll be able to do firewood and planks. So we'll need a house for whoever our logger and our hunter would be. Like how that's placed. So we'll go back into build mode. You just kind of like, just gotta play around with it until you get it where you like it. Okay. I like that because then we can like kind of make like a path here. We can have a path over there. Kind of give them a little bit of like a yard situation. The tree doesn't feel like it's right smack dab in front of their house. Okay. We're gonna let the trees grow back before we decide to get rid of any trees. I want to try and like build around the nature that has been provided to us here. But we are gonna need a house. And the question is, you know, people wise, we'll definitely need at least 2 people. Someone to help us with the trees, and a hunter so we can have food. Everything else I feel like we can we can kind of like maintain. Then we kind of gotta like determine how we want to run our people. Do we give every house their own chicken coop? And you have somebody in that house.
It's time for a beverage.
Fuck. This dude just spoke. His voice lines now? My dude's also very thirsty. I do have a well. Let's go drink really quick. But yeah, do we give every house their own like little chicken coop? Have a chicken specialist in that house?
My mouth's dry.
Okay, so he's got it's a lot. Pretty cool. There we go. So drink some water. Kind of give me a heads up that my dude was thirsty. That is the difference between Medieval Dynasty and Bellwright. So you do have to maintain your food in both, but with Bellwright, you can not eat and be fine. You just don't have as much stamina or health. You have like a base bar, kind of very Valheim-y, if you're familiar. Stone sticks. Healing leaves, so different. Sticks is stone. But whereas with Medieval Dynasty, if you will die if you don't eat and drink. So different survival aspects there as well, which I like. On. Okay, so I do have here. Always throw it in the ones that I have. So now we're gonna get max XP, so we can start building out the other one. Crafting knowledge. Gain from using workshop and smithy workstations. Gain from sewing huts. Gain from kitchen. Be getting to a point where we're going to start with crafting. We'll put it in crafting there. Alright. Was it this tree I was cutting down? Yes. I believe in this game, your people will help you build as well, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a hot minute since I've played, so it's been a lot of fun coming up with a challenge to give myself and relearn the game a little bit. Oh, give me a log. Darn you, gravity. Okay, we've got our thing out here. House built so we can get some coal. We definitely get a lumberjack first. I think that's where we start with. They'll cut down trees for us. Be a lot of sticks that we'll need. A whole lot of stone though. Oh yeah, we're building that. A lot of work to be had. We have to build ourselves another hammer. Our hammer's low. We'll need a log just for hammer cooking. Want to die by tree? That would be embarrassing. And it has happened before. There's also a clip on here, or my Twitch clips from, probably what, 2 years ago of us playing Medieval Dynasty. I got thrown from the horse. It was pretty funny. Stone. Axe. A hammer. Right, not encumbered yet, so we'll cut another tree. Badger spot, okay. Badgers will fight you. Foxes will fight you too. There is a chest over here. This is kind of a loot spot. Right, so you've got the house there. We had the chest up on the other hill. Here's another chest. Got a shovel. We've got an apple wine. We've got 81 coins and a potion of night vision. Okay. Quite a bit of loot here. So right here, 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 and then there's that loot spot right there. So if you're looking for places on this map to get yourself started, I think I focus resources on the tier. I think we've got to get at least a person or two. The second we have people here, though, we're gonna have to like start for like food. Okay. We like the wall and window placement. So we've got one window here, so they'll kind of look out into town. It'll be hard for like people to look in, and then we've got the front window. I feel like this is suitable. You can always change these up later. About to insulate things. First couple of like starting houses will be stick houses, and then we'll do like some log houses, and we'll look at doing like stone houses and stuff like that. I kind of like the idea of having different looking houses. Now the happiness will be different for all the people, but we'll give a unique look to the town. You don't want everything to be you know, looking the same. It gets too uniform. Very much that way in life too. When we go by like certain neighborhoods and stuff like that, I'm like, that's a cookie cutter neighborhood, which nothing wrong with that, because it makes it more affordable for people. But every house looks exactly the same. They're all the same layout and stuff like that. Like a little neatness. We got our house, and then like, oh yeah, we're gonna paint it because it desperately needed some TLC outside. It needed So I drove around the whole neighborhood. I was like, what color are these houses not? We only had like one other house that's green. But all the houses in the neighborhood were like within the blue, grays, and tans and stuff like that, which is totally fine. They're good looking houses. Like I think we paint our house green. Roll in a little around it. These broadleaf leaves are you can eat them to regain health. Regain health over time and like through sleep, but us running around as much as we are, I would much rather have. Here. Okay. I like giving a little bit of uniqueness. We're gonna give everybody like a yard and some yard decoration, some little fencing and things like that. So it's like a personal home for them. It's gonna take some time. Our first little people are just gonna have to deal with it for a little bit, but we'll make some looking at this. I think it'll look real nice. So it'll just be oof. Hopefully we still have enough straw for it. So 4 logs and straw. Something nice about this is like, look at all these like decoration options that we have. And it kind of like shows you a little bit of what it'll look like. So we've got some lights that we can hang. We've got like some flower decorations. Kind of see what that like. And then also there's like wall decorations, shelves, hanging racks. Put some trophies up for them. Lighting. Everybody's gonna get a rooster relief. And then banners. Okay, so banners are new. I think the rooster reliefs are new as well. And then what about with like the windows? Do like some curtains, shelves around the window. So that is something that's pretty cool. With Medieval Dynasty, you don't get the decoration options. All right, you just place the building down. They'll build it and then they'll move into it, and they have like decorations. So like it's not just like a hut. Like there are some like pre-designed decorations around the hut and stuff like that. You can't go into their homes, but they do still look pretty unique. Look good. Stone. Oh. It'll be nice once we get like some better tools and stuff like that. These stone tools go so quickly. I think next level is like copper. Like copper, iron, bronze. I might not be remembering right. I know there is copper and I know there is bronze, and bronze is the best. Go grab a fat stack of straw. I'll grab all the rest of the straw that we have. See if that's enough. do. Then we'll have to see. It'll be interesting to see what we can make down the line that has eggs and feathers. That's entirely what we sell for profit. It's very restrictive. But if it requires any of those resources at all, even if it requires a whole bunch of other resources, as long as that is a resource of it, we can sell it. So I imagine like arrows would probably take feathers, so we could sell that because we're gonna get feathers off of our chickens. And then we'll just straight up sell just eggs and probably like what, scrambled eggs. Although I think eventually like down the line there's like a cake that you can make that requires eggs. Sell that. So it'll be interesting to see as we go like what all requires what. That's something that we can. So I imagine it'll be more than just scrambled eggs and just straight up feathers. Butcher. Okay. I need some sticks. Have to go cut down. Gonna take the log to make the hammer. Get down some more trees here. Kind of like I kind of like this like tiered row kind of thing that we'll do here. Make some interesting buildings over here. Just punch the tree down. That seems doable. Here, build this. This is like a full hut. Okay. Then I figure we'll probably do like our kitchen and our food storage. Yeah, a lot of sticks. Logs. Okay. Plenty of sticks around. I will say, like, one of the things I like is that just resources just laying around all over the place. It's not hard to find what you need. And these will respawn throughout the seasons. The trees will eventually grow themselves back, so you don't have to do like a forestry type thing. The only thing is, like, you're gonna have winter, and winter's gonna be hard because nothing's gonna grow or be. You cut down trees and stuff like that, you're fine there. Some stuff. Ooh, I don't have any. Figure out food situation. Yeah, I might have put some food in my my house. I did, when I set this up, I didn't make any changes to the settings. So it's the 3-day seasons. I didn't change any of the difficulties, spawn rates, that. So just standard settings. You would like to also do your own challenge for the got my dog separated so my eldest dog can eat her dinner. The youngest one is like, hello, excuse me. Seems to be a gate here and I cannot get to the food. Alright, so we got the... Nope. We do not have the walls. Still some more logs to be had. Or walls to be had that require logs. Should have enough logs, though. No, I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna have. Yeah, we're gonna be a log short. The math be mathin'. But I have enough straw. Gonna have to cut down one tree. Right. Go drink some water. Single log. A little careful on this side because I believe there's some wolves. I don't think they've despawned just yet. Right there. They eventually will. The more you build out and stuff like that, they will stop spawning in that area. Something. But we've got quite a bit of meat sources around us, which is pretty nice. Yo, so we have here. Let's see here. Make a bow. Just gonna require linen thread, leather. Stone arrows require feathers, so stone arrows will be something we can sell. Sticks, stones, and feathers. Wooden bolts, sticks, and feathers. So we've got these two here that we will be able to sell time. Stone arrows, we are gonna need that resource. There we go. So we go drink some water really quick, see if I've got some food. House, something we've got to figure out. Like foxes and stuff nearby, if we can be able to like hunt a little bit. Be okay. Okay, I do have oat roll. Ooh, which fed me all the way. I like they've changed the. This used to just be like like a campfire, and they've turned it into like an actual fireplace. Pretty nice. Gave myself 2 windows back. I was like this. Like just look at this view. Our chickens are gonna be living in style. Let me just say. All right, so we've got our hunting lodge, our woodshed. We've got a well. We've got a workshop. We've got a resource management. What else is there to build currently? Still are far away from farming. Okay, well, we've got ourselves a good start. Um, Gosh, people is probably something that we need to look at. So let's head to town. Let's see what the requirement is for people and how that looks. I honestly do not remember. Kind of cut this way a little bit. There's typically, I think, like a campfire with like some folks hanging around that we can like recruit. I want to see like what we need for that. What's that's going to look like, and we can grab some straw while we're down there, because we have used up our straw reserve here, which is an important resource for us at this level, because we're not doing any like wooden roofs or anything like that. So but it's also nice that we've got like that little stash there. We have straw close. It wasn't something I considered when we were picking our location. I didn't think about straw, how that was important. Now once we like start farming and we do like wheat stuff like that, we'll make our own straw, and then that won't be something that we have to loot. Okay, yeah, get there eventually. Running through the woods, very dangerous. Never know when you're going to come across something that's just going to kill you. Which, you know, now that I think about that, Chick Dynasty. Now that I think about that. Badgers here. But you never know, like, what you're going to find lootable through the woods. Like, you're going to find things that they've just, like, somebody's just left. Okay, we are getting back down. I was like, am I going in the right direction? And I think there's, like, a little... Fuck. Fucking run. Fucking run. Fucking run. We get to town eventually. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay, the music stopped. Ooh. That was scary. It popped up like, this is a wolf spot, and then it was a boar. I'm looking in the right spot. Okay. Here we go. What is this? Like a little loot spot? There's a stone axe. Some coin? 150 coin? Merchant locations. There are many kinds of specialized merchants scattered throughout Oxbow. Do not hesitate to ask your neighbors for help. They can direct you to the desired vendor or animal breeder. Initially, traders may have a limited assortment, but will become richer over the next few years. I turned on tutorials because it's like, I am not going to remember. Abandoned supplies. Salted meat. Here. Stone axe. stick, and it's like just straight up some logs hanging around. 1000% gonna take them. That's a little loot. What's the town? Like I said, running through the woods. We just found some resources there. A couple of things that we could sell. We could sell the wheat beer. I've got to like determine like typically they were like in town. Don't know like where. Doesn't like really say either. A campfire or something that people like sit around and you can.
How are you?
All right. This guy, he's like, it's the end of the world. You have to tell people about it. So I did do like a little running around for him for just a moment. Is this like the market area? Thought that was a person for a second. I was like, that's creepy. So creepy. It's just a dude in a shirt. Or it was just a shirt without the dude. As one should say. Like, look how, like, lively this town looks. It looks so good. The problem is, where are the recruitable people? Over here, possibly? Fires. It's like a windmill and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. Here's some people.
The king is the king. As long as he doesn't
Yeah,
poke his
here we
nose
go.
into
Here's
my
the
business,
lootable
I
people, or
don't
the.
poke my nose into his.
So we've got a farmer, crafter, miner. It's got some good. It's a hunter, an extractor.
Why do
How
so
can I
many
help
people
you?
put fertilizer in their pockets?
Hello.
Clean yourself up. Oh, I'm stinky. Hold on. It's like, why won't you talk to me? Oh, geez, that just scared the absolute shit out of me. Okay. It's like, what is happening? So we're in. No! We're in summer. It's spawn. Why would it spawn me back at my house? Just got down there. Oh, that's just. You know what? That's fine. Let me grab some things to sell. Let me put some things away. At least it brought me with all of my stuff here. Take that away. Take the cherry wine, the beer bottle, the apple wine. Do I have anything else over here? I don't necessarily want to get rid of the potions, and they don't like really overly sell for like a whole lot. The alcohol is what sells a lot. Now, if there's like a chicken alcohol, we would make some bank. Let's go see if we can't recruit our first person. Or maybe even two people. I'm not entirely sure the requirements. But that one lady... Alright, all the wolves are back. So some things to consider when you're hunting and things like that. The animals are in 3 packs. I believe it's 3. So you'll have like 3 boars, 3 wolves, 3 cats, things like that. I think with the more challenging animals, I think it's just like 2 bears that spawn. they won't respawn during the season, so you can like hunt them and make that area safer for your people, or for yourself if you're doing a lot of work in that area. Uh, and then when the next season rolls over, that cluster will spawn. So you'll have 3 wolves again, 1 bear, things like that. So some things to consider. Don't know how often the loot respawns though. I feel like the loot spots respawn after some time. But I don't recall how often. And I feel like if you build too close to some things, they will despawn. I don't know how close though. I don't think that fixed structure is gonna despawn that we built the hut next to, but we'll kind of keep an eye out on that over time. It'll be a good little experiment to have. We'll follow the road this time. Hopefully not run into any boars or anything like that. And then I think you get like a free year before the bandits start spawning. You'll start to see bandit camps and stuff pop up in the woods and things like that. So a little bit of combat, but this game is not combat focused like Bellrite is. Bellrite's all about liberating the towns. You've got wandering brigades, you know, reclamation parties, things like that. So that's always combat focused. Everything else feels kind of secondary. Getting better weapons. Fuck me. Sounded like a wolf. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a wolf cave. Oh shit, run. Get to the people. Like, that's a cave. So glad it wasn't a bear. I wonder if it's just like a wolf den or if there's like actual like ore and stuff in there. That'll be something for us to check out over time. I like how they've done like little fences around the farm and stuff like that. The things that they're growing. Going into these like towns and stuff like that is a good, it gives you like some ideas of like how you would want to build out your town kind of thing. Like, oh, I really like the aesthetic of this. And it's a gorgeous game. It really is. Alright, I feel like we just passed the windmill, so I feel like over here was, yeah. There's so much straw here. We're gonna grab as much of it as we can possibly carry. I know these people rotate out between the seasons. I'm hoping same person.
Enjoy this summer. Noya has to.
Yeah, so she's a 332-321.
How is life treating you?
Okay. I'm creating a settlement and I'm looking for good people willing to join me. Sounds like what I was looking for with pleasure. Great, see you there. Okay. What? Okay, if the temperature is too low, you'll begin to lose health. If the temperature is too high, you'll need to drink more water. Dress appropriately for the weather. Severe weather conditions, you can use potions or appropriate meals, which can be a lifesaver, especially at the beginning of the game. As for situations where you're overheated, change. Okay, so we're in summer, but I'm not like really wearing any clothes. Okay. Man, we're getting a lot of tutorial stuff. Okay, you can accommodate every newcomer in the house of your choosing. Keep in mind that only man and woman can be grouped together in a house, which in consequence will result in them having children. Time.
Himself.
Right.
How can I help
Sorry,
you?
Captain Sparrow.
I'm pretty sure he stole my money. Goodbye.
We can only get man at this point.
Dang.
What are you
That's
good
hot.
for? He's a farmer. He's extraction 3. He's a crafter 3. He's not a hunter though, so we can have her as the hunter. And we can have this guy, so
Hello
we could
there.
get both of these. They'll eventually have a kid. Now, if we do management, here we go. Full open detail. Then I've got to remember assign them to a house. Accept. And then we can give him a job. We're going to have him do the woodshed. So you can kind of see they've cleared this up a little bit, what the task is. So we'll give him the woodshed. What is the status? No assignments. Okay, so I've got to go into the woodshed here. We've got her, so we will assign her a house. And then her hunting is level 3, so we're going to put her on the hunting. Okay. Then if we come over here, shed open hills. Hit assignments. Logs, we want sticks, we want firewood. C is accept. %, intensity. That feels fair. He doesn't have tools, so we're gonna have to make him firm the intensity. So they've changed this menu a little bit. Current production items. No tool, no resources. Seasonal management. Change what they do by season. All right, we'll do that annual right now. So that when we're doing like the extraction hut and you have like different like berries, mushrooms and stuff, you can set what they're doing during the season so you don't have to go in every season and change it. That is an excellent life change for the game. This also tells you how much tax you're gonna owe for the building, it looks like. So 5, so 10, so 15 in our taxes so far. We're going to edit the assignments. Bucket of water, water skin. So once you put somebody on there, you're like 50-50, right? Just open details. No food, no water, no wood. Okay. Figure that out over time. Alright, so that's interesting. Got 4 people's demand. No, we want to set to where they're not going to use logs and they'll use firewoods and they'll use what they'll drink for water. I think you want to do just the water source. I'm going through the food. Water is low. food sources are sources, and then food items, like they can. This prioritizes it. This tells you what they're going to eat first over everything else. We don't want them eating unripe berries, and we don't want them eating rot. I feel like we don't want them eating raw mushrooms. They can eat the berries. Eventually, when you're like making, we don't want them to eat raw meat. Raw fish meat. Or just raw fish. Because they will get sick off of that. Okay. So you do kind of want to go through and be like, what do we not want them to eat? You don't want them to eat the stuff that, once we like are making these things, you want to take them off the individual ingredients because they'll eat it before you can process it into stuff there. Okay, so we've done a little bit of management there. So our taxes right now, we're at 47. Dynasty reputation is 2. Their population is 3. Well, once they get to town, they'll have workers there. So we've got ourselves some villagers. I'm gonna grab some straw. We're gonna head back to town. It'll be time to like kind of settle ourselves a little bit. Now, I did bring some stuff to sell.
Sometimes I start thinking what life in other villages is like.
Well, sir, our village starting. A lot of work. You know, we're gonna have to make like a lot of axes and stone knives. We're gonna have to give them a supply of tools to be working with. Once they get started, though, they'll be okay. Forgot about the the basic requirements for them. They'll need the firewood to keep warm and stuff like that. And we'll have to make some buckets for water. I think right now, though, we just sell for sake, so we have money to unlock technologies and things like that. I think that's kind of where we're at. Just need to make sure we keep our tax money. All right, there we go. That's 128. That's a sizable amount. Head in. It's hot. I don't recall temperature. Like we had like temperature stuff to worry about. Like I knew with like winter, but I don't recall like summer already being that sensitive with clothing. But that could be a new change. It'll be exciting to learn how to navigate that. Head into here. It's like the market area. The clothing guy.
Don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot.
Really is an idiot. Oh wow. How's it going? Not really, no. Maybe it's something for being old, blind, and useless. Wow, okay. I won't cry if that's what you're asking, not from you at least. Okay. Oh, goodbye. I thought you were like a merchant here. Okay. Here.
Greetings.
Show me your wear. So she's the clothes link. Oh, okay. It's like a double Winter bracers, winter cap. Oh gosh, you're gonna need like a lot of money just to get like a winter outfit. Basic hat would be
I've got take care.
gosh. The sounding a certain way. What do you sell? Okay, so you sell like tools and stuff. Okay, so then you have the copper, then you have the iron. It's got like poison arrows and stuff like that. Stone is what we can make. In round shield, that's new stuff. I can sell to you though, can't I? If I sell that. Also, we'll sell feathers. All right, so a little bit of money there.
Good luck.
Not entirely
it's
sure
you
what I
again.
need to be like looking for if there's anything here. Honestly, if we can get like, so this is just straight up food. Dude has got some money too. He's got scrambled eggs with mushrooms.
Whatever you
those are
need.
two things.
Goodbye.
Is there like a
How are you?
farmer guy? Here we go. So this is what we want to look at. Doing some trees right off the get-go are going to be good for us. So we can get some trees here, but we also need to be able to just do some food. Got rye grain. No, we need fertilizer too. Wheat grain is going to give us wheat. We use for cooking in the kitchen, brewing in the tavern, creating flour at the corn in the barn, or sowing the fields. Okay. Is it wheat that we need? No, oat is. We're in the summertime problem, right? Flax. Ash. It's a type of dyeing component. So animal feed is what we're eventually going to need. Honestly, if we can just get ourselves like a starting supply, I'm just going to say 5 beetroot, 5 cabbage, 5 carrots, made for 3. 3 is going to cost us 58. It's 3 berries as well. Five flax will get us started. Not gonna worry about hop just yet, because that's for alcohol and things like that, and we're not gonna be selling alcohol. I'm not worried about. It's gonna put me over a little bit. Got down to rye. Say we can go ahead and buy the wheat grain. Now, granted, we're not planting any of this,
Only
but
the
okay.
best. So long.
We have got ourselves some
Our
starting,
quartermaster is a good.
some starting farming material. How the hell do I get out? Alright, we gotta get out that way. That's fine. Go. Let's get our supplies back down. Ourselves home here. I'm going to drink water really. Start hoofing it. It cool down. Bet you it's because I'm not wearing a hat. I think the hat is what
heat is unbearable.
helps here.
My favorite times of the
I don't think I had a hat. Got 223. We want to kind of maintain that for
Good thing that
the shit ton of taxes we're about to have, because once we start doing farms, we're gonna have taxes shoot up a lot, or at least I believe they're gonna shoot up a lot. See, but what's nice is once we start like farming, we'll get some vegetables that'll help us feed people.
Damn.
It's going to start unlocking our technology tree for farming, which is going to open up our animal husbandry, which is getting us that much closer to our first chicken. Very excited for it. Am I heading in the right direction? Yeah. I'm going to pull out my stick just in case we have to fight for our life here. Which we very well may. I don't remember what I ran into going this way. I feel like this is the way I went.
Some clothes off.
Take some clothes off. Dude, that's how you get like skin cancer. Not taking clothes off just yet. I don't think we're there yet, sir. We'll also see if there's any like lootable things I might have missed along the way. You never know. Out for like any chests, any shovels sticking out. Not found any like clay reserves just yet.
I should take some clothes off.
Be something we have to go on the hunt for. Clay's gonna find some fun resources. Oh, there's our people. Hey, we caught right up to them. Follow the road for the most part. What's up, guys?
Wasn't there supposed to be food provided?
Yes, there's supposed to be food provided. Let me run ahead. I am now very concerned. No, they should go this way, right? Possibly. They'll follow the road for as much as they possibly can, so they'll probably follow the road down here. Oh man, we've got like water.
What a scorcher.
What a score. Got a whole bunch of straw over here too. Okay, and then it's a town. Okay. This looks like some. I don't think this was here before, or I didn't get this close. This is the boars. This is a bandit camp. Eventually this will look like bandits. I don't think this was here. I think this spawned in. But there's some loot here. I'm already a little over encumbered, so I'm gonna come back. But here's our town up here. Which means I could probably make a road. I feel like they... Rabbit scared me. I feel like they'll prioritize a road. Be something that we do eventually. Here we go. Here we go. We're back home here. So I want to make us some farmland.
I'm boiling.
Got like little 5 and 5s, right? Now it's kind of a, how do we want that to? I always thought about doing like little farms next to the houses that have like their own like little thing that they get. Just this is their house. Like if we put one like. We just unlocked our in-house. Okay. If I that do little 4 stack. Two, 3, 4. I feel like if we do it. Seems reasonable, right? Have like a little path for me. We can do like a little fence around it. We can get like a
The
path
heat is
coming up the
unbearable.
outside. Do I have hoe? A shovel. Okay, I haven't made myself a hoe yet, which I need a log for, naturally. Have them like grow the carrots or something like that. A little something for them to get started. A log. Okay. Stones. All right. Let me. Make myself another axe here. I don't know if I have a secondary. Gotta get ourselves some tools and stuff like that. No stone knives are gonna be needed here. Oh, jeez. Here, log. There's a little hoe here. We do go on. Oh, gonna help us get our points up here. We did just unlock the hen house, so that is good.
What a scorcher.
Yo. So we need a bag. Okay. Need leather. Leather for a simple bag. We're not quite there yet. Did I do a stick fence yet? Do a stick fence. Bottle fence. The
The heat is unbearable.
So like a nice little fence area. Okay, nice. Adorable. These people should be here soon. I'm hoping. Anyway. Let's get some water here, because our dude is getting thirsty. I can drop off some stuff. We're getting there, though. Alright, so we will drop off our trees here. Seeds. Let's clear up some of our... all that straw. Alright, we came back with some good stuff, though, so we should be good there. Let's see here. I know that they're gonna need some tools and stuff like that. What do we need to be able to build buckets? Alright, so we have to spend the money for the bucket, because we need that for water. We need planks. Okay. So, we're going to have to make up a bunch of stone axes here. Requires sticks and stones. So, let's do that really quick. Make them like a resource stash. So we can start getting some like logs and planks. And we're going to need it for... they have like little bugs crawling around. Okay. Ooh.
I'm rousting out of here.
Yes, you are. You're just going to have to deal with it, sir. How many of these can I make? I feel like a little 5-stack will probably be a good start. Okay, so that was just a 1-stack. We need to be able to make 4 more here. 4 sticks. Shade, I don't get to grab that. Herbalist huts, okay. After 4, I can do 2 there. Okay. That gives us 3, so I'm gonna want 2 more. Six here. Not really ventured this way, so I'm kind of doing this and taking a scope of the land. It's kind of a nice open flat area. Be a good spot for some additional animal husbandry.
Damn.
Want to give my
It's hot.
animals like a lot of like roaming space. Like when we have like, you know, cows and pigs and stuff like that, they have like a huge area they can. So we'll have like our animals and stuff over here. Seems like a good spot. Alright, There we go. So now we've got some stone axes we can throw. Alright, so they have alleviated their
Blasting out of here.
need for housing. So they're here. Let's go drop off axes for this guy. Chest. I should drop them here. I want to take a look at my management here. So for my buildings, my woodshed, the details. It says no tools. Details. Edit assignments. We want meat. Fried meat. Or I mean, we could say fur too, so we'll accept that. We'll say 3 meats. Probably make that 4. Whatever left can we get? You can't get a solid number, there's no point. Alright. Solid number here now. So firm intensity, so they need knives. Sticks for that. My shirt. Why do I keep putting my... You guys don't want to see that. My bad. So I'm going to need sticks for this. Two. Some more sticks here. Level in survival, okay. Three knives. And our dude is like hurting here. He is hot and miserable, which I understand. Grew up in the South. Not summers, no joke. Here, sing. Be able to make a bit. Oh, just one stone. There, so we'll make that 5th knife. I don't know how quickly they go through the tools. That's something we're gonna have to like relearn together. So we'll drop these off. So they'll start getting some food in here. Now, I know we need some planks to make buckets. It's 2 planks for a bucket. Get down some trees here. Logs. Copper is going to be so important to get, so we have tools that last longer than 2 hits. Bah. Excellent. Okay, let's axe back. Head over to our woodcutter over here. We need some planks. Craft, yeah. 2 stacks. So you get 2 planks per log. So this should give us 4 planks. Okay, there we go. Then we'll go make a couple of buckets. Have the sticks here. We'll eventually upgrade this to be like a different fence form. A little personality to get us started with, right? I like it. He will walk around. That's pretty nice. We'll kind of patrol a little bit. Gonna make 2 buckets here. Right. And we should be able to fill the buckets. Buckets of water here. Lights and lanterns. That's definitely going to be something we have to worry about. So, new building unlocked. Simple house. Okay. We also got ourselves some skill points here. Skill point here for survival, which we put into our experience there. So we're good there. Technology unlocked the simple house, which is going to give us some things that we can. We've got like log, crossbuck fence, simple log gateway. Some shelves, curtains, logs, benches, table, axe, split rail fence. Then of course we've got some things that we can unlock. We can do modest firewood pile, chest, a simple lumber station, so we can kind of do some cosmetics down the road. Let's see here. We have our herbalist hut. But the animal setting. So this will give us access to potions, dyes, a boar fur rug. But the next one after that is like fishing hut, which is pretty nice. We'll be able to get some fish, ideally, possibly. Although our fishing spot is kind of over where the bears are. Food storage is farming technology, so farming is something we can worry about here. Shop. Getting close to a kitchen. We're starting to put some towards kitchen. We developed this out by crafting items, cooking stuff here, but we got some water. We'll go throw the water into the storage. Transfer that stack there. Deadly Nightshade is for the poisoning. Okay. This'll to lessen the poison. All right. So knowing that, it's kind of walking around. Okay. All right. Nice. I feel like we should let's see here. I need leather. We've got 3 stacks of trees, right? So I feel like we could do like some trees over here. Like a little 3-row by the house. That might be nice. We can go ahead and get some trees planted. They'll start growing so that we can harvest them. Which ones do we want by our house? Plums, maybe? I feel like plums is pretty good. Ooh, although I don't think I can plant those until I have a bag. Okay, so we've got to get leather. How does one make leather? These are questions I have. Know that we've got some arrows in here. Feel like we had some arrows in here. Did I might, well, maybe I put them in my house. My dude is hungry and thirsty. Let's drink some water really quick. Ah, here we go. Got 15, so we'll back those. Take 5. I've got food I can give. So they won't currently be hungry, but I feel like not really going to eat those until, let's see here. Platforms? That's new. Buildings. Storages. Food storage is 1.5. I feel like I could also maybe have like a little carrot farm. Also probably make a big open farm over here. Let's take a look at options. looks over here. Ten by 10. You don't want it to go too close to the edge, right? Next to the resource. Gonna grab this. This should give us some points. Not sure the point ratio here. There we go. Food storage. That's what we needed. Sides here. Okay. Food storage. Here we go. Food storage. All right. This one's important. This one's important. We kind of do food storage close to where our people are gonna be, where they'll come to get their snackies. Like how that's placed. I think so, and then we can kind of have like the little road come down around. We might be able to fit the kitchen between the food storage and the stove. Okay. Get our foundation built. Just kind of give us a better idea. 6, 7, 8. Of 13. A little over encumbered, but we're right here. Fine. All right. Some logs on me. Just need 4 more logs. I bet you we can fit. Yeah, I feel like we can fit the kitchen in between. And they'll have the food storage. So we'll go from like raw meat to cooked to everybody come get what you want kind of thing. So that'll be pretty good. Let's see here. I need 4 logs. Like 2 trees worth. Okay. 2 stones. Because I need an axe. Oh, it's always something. Just gotten this one down. Bah. All right. He's down. Look at that, a beautiful, beautiful morning starting up. It's gonna take some work. We're gonna get there. So I think this is gonna be it for our first video here. For what we've got going on, we'll come back, we'll finish up our little food storage. We'll get some leather so we can start getting some things planted. We'll have one of our big grain fields going. We'll get like our apple trees planted. We'll get some carrots going. And yeah, we'll probably look at like another house maybe. Our taxes, guys, they're gonna get so high. But we're gonna start getting some stuff going. Not quite ready for our chickens yet, and I gotta kind of determine where the chickens are gonna go. I feel like we just have one giant roaming chicken field. Like, wouldn't that be funny? This is just all chickens as far as the eye can see. I might put my little house there, kind of on that ridge after we clear out. Get myself a nice big house right there to overlook our chicken empire, and then we kind of expand further out that way. I think would be pretty nice, but it's coming along. We've got a chicken empire to be had. Very excited for this. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you look forward to the challenge. But yeah, that's what we've got going on, guys. I appreciate you being here. Drop me some hints, some tips, some tricks. If you've got a clever name that we should name our chicken empire, let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.